Welcome back to Newstalgia, the show where we find out what happens when something old becomes something new. This week, I'm going to talk about one of my least favorite zombie maps, Numa. Now, don't get me wrong, I can see why people would like this map, but I'm just not overly fond of it. Whereas Verrucht felt fully connected since you could run around the entire map in a circle, this one feels more awkward in its design. You have the main area and then 4 areas that you can only access through the main area. So to get from, say, the south point to the west point, you have to make your way back to the main area and then go to the entrance to the west point. Again, some people may like this design, but for me personally, I find it annoying for when you're trying to evade zombies. The setting itself is cool. It's not as creepy for me compared to a map like Verrucht, but it still fits the zombies vibe. I remember when this map first came out, just feeling kinda meh about it. I wasn't overly excited, and to be honest, I probably spent more of my time playing the first 2 maps when this first released. Like Verrucht, there aren't really any solid spots to hold up unless you have friends playing with you. This map seems to have more of a focus on guiding zombies and having them follow you in a train. The thing is, the map itself doesn't feel like it's built for that. You have areas on this map that are filled with water and then that can slow you down, and like mentioned before, you can't naturally circle the entire map. Look, it's not a terrible map, but it's one of my least favorites. You do have the benefits of having traps around the map to be able to help you out, and you do still have the perks that were introduced in Verrucht, so those can make things a little bit easier in this map. But just overall, I think the biggest problem I have with this map in general is you can't really pinpoint what kind of way you're supposed to play it. You're not really supposed to stay in one place, but at the same time, trying to circle the map is just very difficult. Trying to have that constant flow of evading zombies, this map just doesn't really feel like it's designed for that. Out of all the remaster maps on Black Ops 3, I probably played this one the least. It still looks good, but it just isn't as fun to play. Well, that's it for Newstalgia. Stay tuned for next week.